Hi my sunshines, it's your girl Raeofsunshyne here, back with another video. And today we're doing Fragaria Memory Red Bouquet episode 4 part 2. I'm sorry for the last video. I did have some issues with the audio quality, as well as I did try to film myself as I would usually do for my video reaction videos, but I was having a lot of troubles and difficulties with the timing was off from my voice and the audio, and it was just a complete mess. Hopefully I have everything cleared out now and I don't encounter the same problems. Keep your fingers crossed. And I can put out, better content for you guys. So let's be hopeful in that aspect. A little recap from the last episode that we saw. They were at Purif's kingdom, or Pumparin's kingdom. And the musicians and the artists, they keep disappearing. And when it went off, one of the kids got taken and disappeared. And they're trying to figure out how to get rid of the seeds, but their banishment magic isn't working for them to be able to get the seeds to disappear. And now they have to figure out a different tactic that can hopefully get rid of the seeds for good, and they can get all the people back that were a part of this kingdom, and they can get things rolling back to the happy-go-lucky and inspiring selves that everyone was feeling before all of this started happening. So let's hope that they can figure it out and Purith can be a bit more happy and uplifting everyone there, and not feel like everything is down in the dumps and everything is his fault, because it's not. So that's enough for me talking. Let's get into the video. Make it bigger real quick.
ダメだ、聞いてない。当たってはいるのに。浄化魔法の効かないシーズが現れたってことか。そんなのどうやって倒せばいいんだ。多分効かないんじゃなくて、僕たちの魔法が弱くなってるんじゃないかな。この音の。
That's another thing. I don't know how they're going to get around the whole thing of their magic being immune when it comes to the seeds. So nothing they're doing right now is working. So that they're gonna have to do something that's more of a trial and error situation, where they just try stuff to see if it works, because right now they don't really have a game plan in place to get rid of the seeds, so they just have to try everything that they can. But at the same time, they're getting kind of thrown off by the sounds of the seeds, which I would get thrown off too. So it's making things a little bit more difficult in the situation right now, as they're trying to think on the fly. So hopefully they can be able to do this without the seeds just doing more good and more harm. I mean, oh my gosh, doing more harm than good. And yeah, everything is just crazy right now.
せいでね。なんだって。そういうことか。結局倒せなかった。逃げ足の速いシーズだったね。あのサイズのシーズならどこかに現れてたらわかる。気配がないってことは一時的に姿を消したんだろう。また何かが起こる前に浄化できるといいのですが。
プルース様方、お帰りなさいませ。噂になっておりまして、子供たちが行方不明になったというのは。
本当だよ。助けられなかった。ごめん。
プルース様に謝っていただくことでは。早く安心して音楽を楽しみたいですね。以前のように。
必ず。
I hope so too. I feel so bad for the people there, because they know it's not, Puta's fault. It's just something that just happened and occurred out of nowhere. But they just want to sense that uplifting spirit and liveliness again. And, even though they're scared and they feel vulnerable right now to be able to not do anything, they still are trying to hold on to that hope that things can turn around and, they'll be better for everyone.
なんとかするよ。なんて、何度同じことを言ったかな。
いえ、どうかお願いします。
魔法が出せない？
そのようです。シーズの出す音を聞くと魔力が弱まってしまって。
じゃあ僕たちどれだけ頑張ってもあのシーズを浄化できないってことだよね。
前に出たシーズもそんな能力持ってた？
いや、あんなシーズには初めて会ったよ。シーズも成長したり学習したりするということでしょうか。
あ、耳を塞いで戦うってのはどう？音を聞かなければ魔法も使えるってことっしょ？
残念ながらダメ。試してみたけどあの音は防げなかった。頭に直接響くんだよね。
なすすべなしじゃん。
フラガリアの魔法を弱めるシーズなんて、今後こんなシーズが増えたらどうすればいいんだろう。そもそもシーズって何がしたいんだ？
シーズの中ってどんな感じなのか気にならない？
え？
消されてた間っていうか飲み込まれてた間っていう方が正確かな。どんな状態だったか教えてもらいたんだけど。
ああ、音楽家の人に聞きに行ってたっけん？
うん。心地よい夢の中でまどろんでいるような不思議な感覚だったって。
It's almost like being in a slumber. Not so much, that you're fully asleep, but like you feel like that, almost like a lethargic slumber feeling that you don't really necessarily know how to describe it. Like, I can understand what Meryl is trying to analyze the whole situation with the seeds, but at the same time, them figuring out what the seeds are feeling and what they feel from the seeds when the ones that do come back, how they feel once they're back, and that feeling of not having that same passion, not having that same drive. They feel different, very off-putting. And I think the seeds are just trying to drain the spirit and the core of the person that they felt before all this happened. Like that's taking away someone's, good energy, like, and just leaving that sense of negativity. They've done that before in other kingdoms as well, where they're trying to put these negative notions and thoughts into their heads and making them feel a certain way, when really the ultimate goal is trying to fight back from that, believing in that passion, believing in that drive, believing in that positive aura, so that you don't get overtaken by that dark force, what is the seeds, so I think it's about figuring out something like that, a way to get over on the seeds and to not for them to suck them dry of their true sense of feeling.
心地よい夢の中、シーズの中が？
そうなの？
驚くよね。あったかくて居心地が良くてずっといたいと思えるような場所だったそうだよ。
めっちゃ意外じゃない？真っ暗ですっごく怖いみたいなイメージだったけど。
私もそれを聞いていろいろなことがわからなくなりました。シーズとは単に人々を不安に陥れるものではないのかもしれない。
Okay, that's a different turn of events for me. Like I wasn't thinking of it like that either. Like, okay, let's say that the seeds don't solely exist to instill, uneasiness and fear and negativity into the host, which is the people that they do this to. But what is the true goal of the seeds being present in the first place, and them taking certain aspects from each kingdom and the certain things that they're doing? Is it to kind of bring about a certain change, or a certain feeling. You know, we don't know the true motive yet, but maybe it's more complex than what I'm thinking in my head.
うちの国ではマーケットの商品を消して、ロマリ氏の国ではパッチワークキルトや工房を消して、リミチャの国ではおかずを消して、みんなの一番大事なものを狙ってきてる。なのに取り込まれたら居心地がいいって。
Exactly. That's the thing that I can't wrap my head around. Yes, they're taking everything that is essentially what makes their kingdom and what gives them joy and happiness. So how is that? That's not necessarily a good thing at all. I don't figure that as a good thing. So how can the people that are being affected by this have some sense of, you know, calm or ease when the seeds are doing this in a way that's not necessarily good for anyone?
はいはい、僕思いついたかも。
なになに？
でも違うかな。ごめん、やっぱりもうちょっと考えてみる。
いや、どんなことでもいいから聞きたい。教えてくれ、リミちゃん。
そう。大事なものってなくなったら悲しいじゃない？
悲しい悲しい。
悲しい気持ちってない方がいいじゃない？
いいいい。
だからシーズはみんなの大事なものを消すのかなって。
なるほど。どういうこと？
なくす悲しさを味わわせないようにってことだよね。
そうそう。だからなくす前に消してくれてるんだよ。くれてるなんて変だけど、でもそんな気がしたんだよね。
人がなくしたくないと思うものをなくす前に消す。先回りして。
そう考えると、取り込まれた方々が安らぎを覚えたのも、大事なものを忘れて戻ってきたのも、納得がいきますね。
すべてを取り合
Exactly. That's another point. When the seeds do return them back, they don't have that sense of joy and happiness anymore. So they're clinging, like I was saying before, they're clinging on to all their goodness, their hope, their passions, what drives them, what makes them happy. They're taking all that away, leaving them essentially with no feelings for anything. You know, they're just going about the day in a way that's just not happy, not fulfilling. So it's hard to wrap your head around, like, okay, a seed could be good when essentially it's not leaving anything good in return. So for them to figure out, okay, what is the catch? What is going on and why? It's hard because all of them have their own perspectives and they're trying to lay out all the things that they see that has occurred over this time. But yet, what is the ultimate one piece of motivation that makes the seeds appear and do things like this?
あげてしまえば、失う不安もなくなるから、だね。ええ。
ってことは、シーズってもしかして、いいやつ？なんて、なわけないか。
何を考えてようと、現状僕らにとってはただのモンスター。それは間違いないと思うけどね。
だよね。いいやつなら、頼めばうちの国の海も返してもらえたりするかなって思ったんだけど。
I love Sana. He's always trying to see like the good in everything, despite all the bad things that's been occurring lately. He wants to see the good around him and in everything, even the seeds. And I can't blame him for that, but sometimes it's not always necessarily the case. But we shall see. We shall see.
はは。
サナーの国も大変なことになってるよね。
まあね。とにかく浄化魔法を使えるようにしないと俺たち何もできないよね。
そうだね。対抗策を考えなくちゃ。
僕はあの音、二度と聞きたくないよ。初心者ばっかりのオーケストラの方がマシ。
耳を塞いでも聞こえてくるということは、音自体を出せないようにすればいいのでしょうか。もしくは、何らかの方法で音を弱めるなど。
弱める。そうだ、俺たちも演奏するのはどうだ。それでシーズの音をかき消せるかもしれない。
Oh, that's a great idea. See, look, he's already they're already thinking in the right direction. Okay, they said they need to come up with a plan, and then one word, combat. He's like, "Oh, I got it." At least that will help to redirect the sound, and hopefully, it won't affect the seeds noise won't affect them as much if they're playing their own type of music or orchestra. Why is it I can never talk? Jeez. But hey, it might just work.
もしかしたらシーズをおびき出すこともできるんじゃないか。
おー、ナイスアイデアなんじゃん。おびき出し作戦って何気に新鮮。
いいと思う。で僕何も弾けないけど。
太鼓とかシャカシャカ振る系ならいけるんじゃない？
俺はピアノなら。でもピアノ弾いてたら身動き取れないな。宿の1階にいろいろな楽器が置いてあったけど、プレスあれ借りられるかな？
お客さんが自由に弾くものだから大丈夫だと思う。後でお願いしてみよう。
なるほど。
Might as well. No one else is using them because they're too afraid and they just don't want to do it. So they might as well fight fire. Like I said, fight them with what they're trying to take away is the musical passion here. Of course, they're going to come a-lurking when they hear them playing something, but I don't think it's going to give them the same effect of being able to just take the nights. That's a bit different. So hopefully it can redirect the seeds, and hopefully some of the people can start reappearing again. Or maybe since the people are, I guess, kind of in the seeds, they can hear that sound of music and be like, oh, kind of be like woken up and be like, wait a minute, something ain't right. I need to be out there making my own music.
考えたね、ハルリット。
シーズをおびき出すとなると街中ではまずいよな。人のいない場所でないと。
街を歩いてた時、遠くに丘が見えたじゃん。広くて良さげだったよ。あの麓とかどう？まずかったりする？実はめっちゃ人が集まるとか？
プルースさん、どうですか？他にもっといい場所があるならそこにしましょう。
うん。あのクローバーの丘よりいい場所はないと思う。見晴らしもいいし、街との距離もある。
決まりだね。明日はみんなで演奏してシーズをおびき出す。その音でシーズの音が消せることを願って。
ああ。
やっぱりどの大陸にもないか。少なくとも大陸上には。となると隠された入り口がどこかにある。歌と木の伝承はたどると同じところに行き着く。
The blue continent, which is where Cielamote is. I feel like because Cielamote is tied to like a lot of this because he is kind of like I want to say like the placeholder, and he knows a little bit more than what the rest of them know when it comes to the seeds. And it's kind of alluring to hear Apuda trying to figure out the whole legend, the thing with the song and the tree, and trying to get better understanding of how to dissipate the seeds in a way that is essentially connecting all the continents together and then forming, the alliance as they were supposed to in order to help every kingdom thrive in its best manner. So yeah, it's essentially getting to the place of them fulfilling what was supposed to be fulfilled naturally in the first place. But they had to go through these different challenges throughout the kingdoms in order to come to that resolution of making a conformed decision on how to get rid of the seeds.
この両方に関わるのが青の大陸、かつて愛の大陸と呼ばれた場所。ありがとう。引き続きよろしく頼む。とにかく急がないと。
だよね。僕もそう思う。って何のことかわからないけど。
Sure, Meryl, you don't know what's going on. Go ahead and play like you don't, when we all know that you do, because you be in everything.
メロルド。
ヤッホー。隣？
あ、もちろん。どうしたのこんな時間に。
眠れなくってさ。こんな時間まで空いてる食堂があるなんてラッキーだったな。静かで落ち着くね。ここ。
うん、いい店だよね。
飲んでるのホットミルク？すみません。僕にもこれと同じのください。はーい。
みんなもう寝てると思ってたよ。
寝てたよ。明日は大事な作戦があるし、今日もあれだけ大きなシーズを相手にしたしね。あ、そのミルク僕だと思う。どうぞ。どうも。うわー、何これ。おいしい。ほんのり甘くて、あとバニラの香り。
お気に入りの一つなんだ。
Look at Meryl getting excited about some milk. He doesn't get, I don't feel like he necessarily gets excited about much, but this milk seems to be touching his spirit. So, yeah, that's giving him a little bit more, I don't know, vibrancy.
趣味いいね。ねえ、シーズって何だと思う？
さっきみんなで話したじゃない。人々の不安をかきたてる存在だと思ってたけど、実は違うのかもしれないって。
それはシーズの性質でしょ。僕が知りたいのはシーズが何をしにどこから来たのかだよ。明日うまくいくかな。
言ってほしいね。
プルースはハーモニカだよね。それ自前だよね。ポケットに入る楽器を大事にしてるの。いかにも旅をする人だね。
もらったものなんだ。だから別に得意ってわけじゃないけど。
I'm sure you're better than what you give yourself credit for, Pudith. I bet you're pretty good at it, but you're not the type that likes to speak so great about themselves. Unlike some people.
とりあえずあの丘が傷つかないように済ませたいよね。ってロマリシュが言ってた。
そう。明日シーズを浄化できたとして、それで何か解決するのかな。消えた人たちが、あの子たちが戻ってきても音楽への情熱を失ってたら、それは救ったことになるのかな。
I think he has his rights to have concerns about how they may feel once they come back. But I feel like in their kingdom, they can instill that drive, love, and passion and happiness again. You know, it may take like a little bit of time, but once they start hearing the music and the happiness and people, you know, smiling more, I think that will lighten the mood and uplift their spirits and how they feel now that they're back. You know, they need that sense of feeling again. Of course, if you come back and everything is all dreary and everyone's looking sad and down, Of course, you can't expect for them to feel better. But if you're presenting yourself as the kingdom you were before all this happened, I'm sure that they will bounce back more resiliently than they had before.
一番好きだったものを忘れて別人のようになって生きて、それは幸せなのかな。
ずっとシーズの中にいればいいってこと？
そうじゃないよ。そんなわけはない。一刻も早く家族の元に返してあげたい。でもそれで何が変わるのか、何かが良くなるのか、俺にはわからない。
何も変わらないかもしれないけど、変わるかもしれない。
わっ、びっくりした。
ハルリと
二人
Everyone just sneaking up on each other, like when they're having conversation to themselves, where they're trying to just figure things out. Another one just pops up and becomes a part of the whole conversation, which I mean, it's a good thing because they can kind of go over things together and maybe it'll spark something new that they can try. But it's just so funny because they're just like, okay, Puddles by himself doing his thing, you know, enjoying his little milk or whatever and trying to like think about things. And then Meryl pops up, wants to have some milk and be conversational and talking about things. And then here we go with Harley. He's done popped up and now all three of them are going to get in conversation. And who knows, Sana and Remy-cha and even Romo probably gonna show up and be like, okay, hey, this is conversational and maybe we can figure out some more things, you know, bonding a little bit together as we're trying to think of a good scheme and bring back this happiness to the kingdom.
でもこんなところで何をしてるんだ。明日は早朝から作戦決行だって話し合ったじゃないか。
そっちこそ僕をつけてきたな。こんな遅くに一人で出歩いていっけないんだ。まさか黙って出てきたんじゃないよね。
子供扱いするな。一応書き置きはしてきた。
Exactly. Like, why are you talking to him like he's a little boy and is scared to be out and alone by himself? Come on now. I know you don't want anything to happen to him because you're just so nice and wonderful and you don't want, you know, bad things to happen. But come on, he is grown just like you are, Meryl. He can take care of himself.
できたんだ。真面目だな。偉い偉い。
いや、それは置いとくとして。俺、プルースが不安になるのもわかるよ。この国の状態にどれだけ責任を感じてるか、どれだけ辛い思いをしてるかわかる。でも人々の心の強さをもっと信じてもいいんじゃないか。
Yes, very much so.
今の俺たちにできることはシーズを浄化することだけ。その後王国が元気になるかどうかは国の人たち次第だ。でもみんなあれほど音楽を恋しがってるじゃないか。他の芸術のことも誰も諦めてなんかない。なあ、人の心は強いよ、ブルース。国のみんなを信じて、俺たちは俺たちのできることをしよ
う。That was so well said by Harley. He made such a great point, and I agree with him 100%. You have to give the people of the kingdom credit because that's what gave them passion in the first place. And for them to just completely abandon it and forget about it just because the seeds happened, and you know, and they will pick up where they left off after they know that the seeds are banished and gone. You know, they have strived this long and have done the things that have made them the persons that they are, and they can only come better out of it. He just has to have that same amount of faith and passion that the rest of the kingdom does, and know that, you know, hey, you know, this kingdom is resilient and they can overcome this.
そうだよね。俺が信じないで 誰が信じるのって話だ。
Exactly.
ありがとうハルリット。弱音を吐いてごめん。
いや、大事な国が脅かされてたらフラガリアとして自分を信じられなくなるのも仕方ない。でも今は俺たちがいるよ。
一人より6人ってね。孤軍奮闘してた頃よりできることは増えてるんじゃない？
ありがとう二人とも。ねえハルリットも何か飲んでいきなよ。あ、もうお眠かな？
プルースまでそんなこと言うのか。
冗談冗談。
At least they're able to joke around, so hey, that's great.
二人ともありがとう。俺はここで。
一緒に宿屋に戻らないのか？
また城の様子を見てこようと思うんだ。気をつけて帰ってね。おやすみ。
うん。おやすみ。
おやすみ。なあメロルド、プリン様は今お元気なんだろうか？
心を痛めてるに決まってるよ。あんなにお出かけ好きのロードの姿を最近誰も見てない。それが何よりの答えでしょう。
明日の作戦絶対成功させなくちゃ。
もちろん最初からそのつもり。
I know they can do it. They got this.
朝早すぎて目が開かない。でもプリン王国の人たちのためだもん。頑張るよ。
ありがとうリミちゃん。みんな楽器は持ってるよね？
もちろん。俺はアコーディオン。
俺はウクレレ。
僕はラッパに挑戦。太鼓は持って走れなかった。サナーみたいな筋肉あったら。
Oh my gosh. Sana and Rimicha, they're just funny. Okay, so Rimicha might not be good with instruments, but I'm sure he can handle it. But the fact that he said that he wish he had muscles like Sana, I don't know how helpful that is, but okay.
俺はハーモニカ。だけど基本はロマリシュ、メロルドと一緒にシーズが町へ行かないよう食い止める役目。
はい。
ねえ、何か聞こえるけど。
Wait, so Roma and Meryl, they're not going to play any instruments? What? I was looking forward to seeing what they could do. Come on, you should give them some instruments too. I think it would be interesting because Meryl's... I mean, he likes to think he's good at most things, so I want to see if he can play a little something something.
シーズだ。大きいぞ。
Here we go.
ダメだ。こっちに来る。
あの二人は楽団の。
ちょっとまずいんじゃない？あのシーズ、昨日僕たちが見失った個体だよね。
ええ、昨日よりさらに大きくなっているように見えます。力も強くなっているかもしれない。
プルース、言ってあげてくれ。シーズは俺たちがこっちにおびき寄せる。
ありがとう。任せたよ。二人とも早く逃げて。
ブルース様、すみません。僕たちこの丘に楽器を捨てに来ただけなんです。そしたらシーズが現れて。
楽器を捨てに？どうして？
もう弾けないのにそばに置いておくのは辛くて。でもゴミ箱に捨てるような真似はとても。
Oh.
シーズ、大好物の音楽だよ。
Well, I'll give them credit for trying, but that sounds a hot mess. I don't necessarily know if the seeds are going to be attracted to not so good music playing, or if they're more attracted to music that actually sounds good to their ears. But we're about to find out.
どんな音楽がいいかな。やっぱ好みとかある感じ？
いいぞ、 シーズがこっちを気にしてる。
He's
今の
probably
う
like,
ち
please
にあの裏
stop.
影へ安全に逃げられるようになるまでじっとしていて。
はい。ブルース様、このクローバーの丘でプリン様とブルース様、よくお昼寝をしてらっしゃいましたよね。僕たちはその姿を見るのが好きでした。だからこの丘に楽器を預かってほしかったんです。
早くこの楽器を思い切り鳴らせる日が戻りますように。
行こう。
俺も早くみんなのところに戻らなきゃ。このハーモニカでシーズに対抗して。シーズに
嫌な音だ。
ですが
I really hate it too, Meryl, and I really, really, really wish that they can hurry up and get rid of the seeds, please.
シーズも音を出すのに必死なように見えます。作戦は合っていましたよ、ハルリットさん。
でもまだ浄化はできそうにない。やっぱり月焼き場の演奏じゃダメってことか。どうする、このままじゃ終われない。
あれ、ブルースどこ行くんだろう。
本当だ、丘のてっぺんに向かってるね。
I think he has a plan. So we're just gonna follow Putta's lead, and I think he got it.
ここからなら、はあ、風が気持ちいいな。そうだよ、音楽っていうのはもっと楽しくてもっと幸せで。ねえプリン、俺たちここでこんにちはをしたんだよね。あの時君は言ってくれたね。プルース君っていうのおっきくてかっこいいねって。それから僕の友達になるって。
Oh.
もっと自由なもののはずじゃないか。
Taking it back to where it all began. I think it is supposed to be something meaningful, and I think Putta is figuring that out. So this is probably going to be what actually works.
どこにいようとはしゃぐその笑顔が悲しみでブルースさん。
素敵な歌だね。
ブルース様が歌ってる。やっぱりダメだ、音楽を捨てるなんてできないよ。僕たちも弾こう。
風に歌うよ、祈り込めるように。きっと明るいはずの未来まで。ああ、色と緑の出会いの音を響かせ合い、終わることのない旅を奏でよう。四つ葉綴りのラプソディがずっと鳴りやまぬように。
今日ただただ仕事か。絵を描く気分にもなれない。この歌声はプルース様の歌声だ。
He's slowly bringing the passion back, and it's just so good to see. Sometimes you don't need just instruments. You need a powerful, uplifting voice, a voice that is full of passion and love for his kingdom.
音楽だ。
今魔法が効いていますね。
本当だ、やった
よし、みんな一斉に浄化魔法をかけるぞ。今だ。
いっけー。
これでみんな帰ってきました。プルース様、フラガリアの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。
Yay! I'm so happy for Purith and I'm so happy for the kingdom. That is what real passion and what real confidence and commitment and drive and happiness is. It's fulfilling something that comes straight from your soul.
やっぱりシーズの仕業じゃなかった人もいたんだね。そうじゃないかとは思ってたんだ。
はい。自由と芸術が失われることに絶望して国を出ていたと。でももう大丈夫です。ですよね、プルース様。
うん。きっと大丈夫。これまで耐えてくれてありがとう。
一時的なものではありますが、メロルドと私で結界を張りました。これでしばらくシーズは現れないはずです。
消されちゃってた人たち、音楽は楽しいって早く思い出すといいね。思い出すよね。
どうなんだろう。
多分平気だよ。あの音楽家の人、また楽器を手に取ってたから。
見てきたのか？
今朝チラッとね。もともと家族で楽団を組んでたそうだから、じきに活動再開できるんじゃない？あの子たちの心の灯火はまだ消えてなかったよ。
そうですか。それなら希望はありますね。
それじゃあ俺たちそろそろ行くよ。滞在中いろいろありがとう。いい宿だね。
とても心地よく過ごせました。お世話になりました。
騎士様方、こちらのバスケットをお持ちください。道中に召し上がっていただけるようにご用意しました。
マフィンにスコーンに。
で、
Of course, Mimicha, their kingdom is full of food, so of course he's gonna be happy and overjoyed by a basket that's literally full of pastries and milk and just goodness.
グルにミルクまで。
美味しそう。
ありがとう。いただくよ。
ねえねえ、王国を出発する前にあの丘でピクニックしていこうよ。
That is a great idea, Remicha. That is wonderful. All of them can enjoy their hard work and them restoring everything and just sit down and have a little breather and just conversate and enjoy each other's company.
いいな。プルースさえ良ければ。あそこはプルースにとって特別な場所なんだろ。
え？誰かから聞いたの？
僕言ってないよ。
私も言っていません。
How it was you, メロ。
違ったかな。プルースを見ててそんな気がしたんだけど。
違わないよ。あの丘は俺とプリンが出会った場所なんだ。
へえ、思い出の丘じゃん。
ピクニックしてもいい？絶対汚さないから。
もちろん大歓迎だよ。
お、なんだ、向こうの方が急に賑やかになったな。
見て、プリン様だよ。
ほんとだ、こっち来る。おーい。
見る限りすっかり元気みたいだね。
はい。あの弾むような足取り、プリン様らしいですね。
よかったよかったな、プルース。
プリン。
ダメだ、俺まで泣きそうだ。
やっぱり僕たちロードのおそばにいる時が一番幸せだよね。
なあ、そうだよね。わかる。本当にそう。花ちゃんどうしてるかな。
I'm sure it's like a lot to be away from a kingdom for so long, even though you're traveling with the others and getting to know the other kingdoms and the people and experiencing something new. You're always going to have that in the back of your mind, like, oh, I wonder if my lord is doing well and the kingdom is doing well and what's going on.
俺は干上がっちゃったならしょうがないなんて思えないよ。
じゃあシーズは一体どうしてこの国の海を狙ったんだ？
これじゃあ海っていうより砂漠だよ。
今は考えるより動くべきかもしれません。
行ってみようか。海の楽園に。
花ちゃん、俺も花ちゃんみたいにハッピーをシェアできるかな？
Wow. So on the next Red Bouquet episode, episode 5, they will be going to Sana's kingdom, or Hana's kingdom. So that should be interesting because obviously the seeds have made the sea dry up, completely disappear, poof, gone, and they're gonna have to figure out a way to get that back. It's always one thing after another, but hey, I guess every kingdom has to experience something in order for them to come to a new resolution on how things should be done in each kingdom and as an alliance per se. So, but I am very happy that Purith and the rest of the knights were able to restore a sense of happiness and peace in the Pamparin kingdom. And may everything continue to be happy and fulfilling for all of the musicians and artists there, as it's always lovely to see, you know, their smiles being brought back and that sense of happiness. And I really enjoyed that episode. I'm going to check and see if I have any music videos to react to. I believe I do, and I'm going to get those up and I'll be right back. Okay, I found the next music video. I don't know the name for it as it is in Japanese. I don't know, but we're going to react to it anyway, and let's see how good it is. Okay, so obviously this is definitely has to do with Purith because I see pop up like Pamparin. So yes, I'm just guessing here.
俺ブルースポム夏ポム日ポム曜日俺ブルースはーいチャコだよプリの妖精じゃないよゴールデンレトリバーだよねポムポムボディに焦げ茶べれ見た目がプリンだよ僕食べられちゃう
Oh,
の
we get a little appearance from Chaco. Hey.
そんなわけあるかいなんてね僕片っぽの靴集めてるんだ集めてどうするのどうもしないよしないんだねだねポムねポムねポポポポポポポポムチャームポイントはお尻の印右に左に一緒にバウンポムポムしよう
This is so like cutesy and it's very catchy. Watch me just be around the house with this stuck in my head. Oh my goodness.
俺ブルースいつかがついている俺ブルース俺もスイーツピザ中華プリンプリンピザ底なし食べれちゃう意外にダンスも得意なのステップポンポポンポポポポポポポポンムーンウォーク2ステップターンおまけに投げキッスなんてね僕大きくなったらもっともっと大きくなりたいんだでっかい夢だねだねポムねポムねポポポポポポポポムチャームポイントは
That was so much fun. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even like, I didn't even want to pause and keep interrupting because I was just so into the video that, yeah, it just overtook me. And you guys could probably see that. Very fun and very cute. I really like that. And yes, like I said, it's probably gonna get stuck in my head. I think there's one more video that we react to. Oh, and I think it was also very fitting that this was a Puddith music video since we just watched the episode that was basically about Puddith anyway. So kudos to me for waiting and kind of having that align up. But I have one more music video to react to. Let me get that up. I'll be right back. This next one, okay, I got the next one up. This next one is called Never Cred. Never Cred. I don't know how to properly say that because y'all know my English ain't that great, even though. Anyways, let's see how this video is. Yeah, let's get started. I'm thinking this is gonna be more geared towards Harlot, maybe. I think I remember seeing him on the thumbnail. Ooh, are we getting another like 3D-esque type of music video? Ooh, this is exciting. Hold on. Hold on. Is this my boy Harlot, but like a darker version? I've seen down there it said Harlot and it said shadow. So this is essentially his shadow. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know where he's gonna pop up at, but apparently there's a darker side. Who would have thunk? Okay. I'm just gonna say it. I think quite possibly, maybe, just a little bit, kind of, sorta. I mean, I might like his darker aesthetic better. And it would be me saying this because I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah, his dark aesthetic looks very appealing. His eyes like pop out, especially with that blue against that dark black color and red. I don't know, it's doing something. Okay, so it's never cred. Okay, I get it. I don't know why I couldn't. Did I say that right? I don't know if I did, but okay, I got it now. Wow, that was very trippy. And it got me to thinking. I'm wondering if something is going to happen at some point in this Fragaria memory storyline where he is going to become a darker version of himself. Dude, I'm not saying like maybe a seed kind of like overtook him and he kind of like sacrificed himself up because maybe something was going to happen to the kingdom, or maybe something was going to be happen to, to someone else, or one of the knights, or to one of the lords. And he made himself basically like a sacrificial lamb, and he became that way, a shadow of himself, and he's fighting his way to get back to his regular and former self. I don't know. I just be thinking of things in my head. It doesn't mean that that's going to be what it is, but I'm always like thinking of different plots in my head. That is me. I've watched too much, things not to. But I hope you guys like this reaction to Fragaria Memory, the Red Bouquet episode 4. And the reaction to my music videos. And if you guys do like my videos, make sure you are subscribed, turn on your post notifications, like the video, leave comments. I do answer my comments. So if you have any questions or if you have something you want me to react to, please don't be shy. Tell me. I would love to hear you guys' ideals and whatever you guys want to see. Okay, we can probably make that work. So make sure you stay tuned for my next reaction video. And I love you, my sunshines, and I hope that you guys can remember to stay positive and shed your light and love out into the world, as we always need more of it. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Anywho, let me see. Pause. Big pause. Big pause. Big pause on that.
Shine on me.